the Lady Owls to get equally as cold.
Downright frigid in here it is. That's been a long time since I've seen a scoring drought like this. I mean, you can't help but, empathize with the players out there. You know they're trying their hardest here. That just thing won't go in the hole. And the three-pointer, and boy, that's a dagger right there.
All of a sudden, Gardner-Webb's heating up from the outside. They're getting
wide open look.
They're getting open looks. They were getting these open looks in the first half, and the shots just weren't going in. Now, all of a sudden, they're getting the looks, and they're going.
Gideon fights for the rebound off the Wiley miss, but she's fouled on the putback attempt. She will at least go to the line to shoot two. That's the 8th team foul committed by Gardner-Webb. And the foul is assessed to Vaitkute, so that is her 4th. But not before the damage is done here. I mean, the back-to-back made three-pointers by Hudson opens the lead to 13 points, far and away the largest of the night here. And the way the Owls are scoring, that 13 points looks like 28 up there.
Right now it really does. Gardner-Webb has clamped down on defense. Plus, they're slowing it down offensively. They're starting to limit the possessions in this ballgame. The longer they hold on to the ball, if they start shooting 8-7 on the shot clock instead of earlier in the game they were shooting 16-17 on the shot clock, the more you shoot, or the less you shoot, if you take longer on the shot clock, there's going to be fewer possessions to be had as the game goes on.
And possessions that Kennesaw State has not proven that they're going to use productively anyway. So you're absolutely right, and this is heady coaching. Take the air out of the basketball, as you said. 7 minutes, 37 seconds remain in the ballgame. Kennesaw State trails by 13. This, by the way, not an assessed timeout to either team. This is the under 8-minute media timeout. And update on the Atlanta Thrashers game here from my partner. Did I say 3-1 there?
Yeah, you saw the Penguins up 3-1, but we weren't going to mention that. Thank you,
my partner,
Mr. Albert, for calling that out.
Ticket holder. Are they playing that one down in Atlanta tonight?
No, they were playing that one up in Pittsburgh.
Season ticket holder sitting here to my left, because if it was at home, you probably wouldn't be calling the game with me.
No, I would not be here tonight. But I do, while I have the opportunity, I want to send along special well wishes to Mark Toma, Sports Information Director for Kennesaw State. He is under the weather right now. He really battling a bad infection that he's got, but hopefully I won't go any farther due to FERPA or anything like that. But hopefully he'll be back here after the start of the new year and be back taking pictures courtside and saying hello to all the fans here in the arena. People who come here to the Convocation Center really know Mark, and he's one of the most cheerful guys you'll meet. So we really hope that he gets better and he gets back here shortly.
You know he's at home watching us.
Yeah. He is a big Lady Owl fan. He's a big Kennesaw State fan. I know he's sitting at home watching this game on his laptop.
Gideon good on the second free throw. The Owl deficit trimmed to 12. And here comes the double team, so the Owls are going to try and press the issue here and create turnovers, which is usually their recipe for success. They've not really gone to it. Smith gets lost behind the screen, the kick out. Boy, they can't lose Hudson. She's already proven she can shoot that three. Look at the inside-out ball movement. Anything they want. And there's an offensive foul well away from the basketball.
I think they called 3 seconds on that one is what they end up calling.
Kennesaw State will get the basketball back and an opportunity to cut the 12-point lead.
Yeah, get back into single digits with about 7 minutes to go. You never know.
Back out top, Smith with it. Smith is directing the offense. Jones now back into the basketball for Kennesaw State. She's got 3 fouls. Has sat most of this game out. Smith, the beneficiary of the long skip pass. The short jump shot won't go. She's fouled. Shot will not go through, but she will shoot a pair, and the foul will be against Gardner-Webb. That is their 9th team. It is the 3rd against Monique Hudson.
And they just said it's her 2nd over the PA. The scoreboard incorrect on that, so it's going to be her 2nd. Either way, it doesn't matter. Still 2 free throws coming up here for Angie Smith.
Smith now. And a very quiet evening for Angie Smith, I might add. The leading scorer for Kennesaw State, only 5 points in the ballgame before that free throw. And scoring without the clock moving, that works for Kennesaw State as she's good on both ends of the free throw. She's got 7 in the ballgame, and now the lead is back down to 10. Smith pressures the basketball and avoids the pick.
And we're finally going to have a foul called, though, it would appear, on Angie Smith. And it happened over in front of the Gardner-Webb bench, and you could see head coach for Gardner-Webb over there lobbying for that call, and they finally end up getting that call.
So Angie is called for her 2nd. It's the team 5th against Kennesaw State. And the running Bulldogs will throw it back in bounds with 27 to shoot. all the way to the hole, and an athletic-looking try. And look at the rebound there by Katrina Green. And Rick Reeves is saying, take the air out of it. We don't need to be putting shots up with 5 seconds only gone off the shot clock. Little backdoor cut. The double clutch won't go. Kennesaw State's got a 2-on-1. Now it's a 3-on-2 if they push the issue. Tough-looking pass and an unbelievable catch and conversion. And credit Sumitra Gideon with a fine pair of hands just to catch that.
That'll give her a double-double now on the evening because she already has 12 rebounds. I think, does that give her 11 points now, Dave?
It does.
So a double-double for Sumitra here, and now the lead down to 8.
Gideon leads all Owls scores. Owls trying to make a late run of it here. Heavy screen set out top, but a nice job of Holiday to avoid it. Here comes the screen again on the move to the left, and there goes the shooter. The kick out, and before the shot, there's no shot, and the foul is on the floor prior to, and they're saying Holiday picked this up. Holiday can't believe it.
Yeah, Holiday will pick up the foul. It's going to be her second, sixth on the team. It's not a shooting foul yet. And now Vaitkute comes back in for the Running Bulldogs.
Kennesaw State's got no match under there. Capellan will probably draw the assignment. That's away from the basketball.
Moving screen.
The Owls will
moving
get this
screen
one.
on Vaitkute, and I think that's 5.
That is 5 on
That's
her.
5.
She's got to come out of the game, and I don't think anybody realizes it yet.
And now they do because the horn sounds. That will be her 5th, her second foul out of the season. And the moving screen on that one, and it's a cheap little foul that gets called, but it's the right call by the official, and Vaitkute will have to sit down for the remainder of this contest.
A very popular foul if you're a Kennesaw State fan here, because she is the matchup nightmare Kennesaw State has no real answer to.
I mean, you know, Gardner-Webb does have height, but at the same time, it's a lot different facing up against 6'2" as opposed to 6'5".
Yeah, that's right. The turnaround jump shot, no good. Capellan works hard on the turnaround and the putback, and good old-fashioned hard work. Capellan with 8 in the contest now, the lead down to 6.
Pardon the pun, but the Lady Owls are going to have to be scrappy all season long in order to get back into games. You know, they're going to have to fight for offensive rebounds. They're going to have to really take care of the ball, just be tough on the inside. They've been tough here tonight on the inside, and now the lead is back down to 6.
And just like that, it's right back out to 8 on the made jump shot by Pope, who continues to be hot. She's now got 12 in the game.
Yeah, Pope has come up with some big baskets at big times tonight for Gardner-Webb.
The crowd's starting to get back into this as they sense the Owls are playing their way back into it. They're going to say that's a travel. Not a popular call here in the Convocation Center, but I got to believe it's the right one.
Yeah, I think feet got tangled up there. You can't really call a foul on that so much, just the feet getting tangled up and both players go down. It's a lot like in the NFL. You know, a lot of times you'll see that when a defender trips up with a receiver, a lot of people want off a pass interference call, but in that case, it's not a foul. It's just a travel.
Good call. Katrina Green checks into the game for the Running Bulldogs as Hudson uses the screen to get all the way to the hole. Her shot won't go. The Owls just cannot secure a rebound here in the second half, and it's multiplied their shooting woes.
And that was really going to hurt at this point, I believe. We're going to have a whistle. And now let's see what's happening here.
I think we're going to have an adjustment of the shot clock again here. That ball went all the way down, and there's a question as to whether or not it hit the rim. I can read the lips of the officials here as they're discussing whether or not the correct time is reflected on the shot clock. And I think here, partner, we might actually see our second application of the review.
What a historic moment in the Atlantic Sun Conference. The second use of replay, though they're looking right now, they're looking at the